Hello, Grateful Gang. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a great week so far. It is hump day. We are humping it over. Okay. So I have four things that I want to talk about. Four things that I'm actually grateful for. Number one is I am grateful that spring is coming. Like the weather is changing. The sun is out longer, which is great because the winter, like that sun going down early, it's a little sad. You know what I'm saying? It's sad and it just feels like, oh, you kind of cooped in and it can be very dreary. But thank God the weather is changing. It's just like, seasons. This is just the cycle of life. And we're just going into another season, which lets you know it ain't always going to be this way. Anyway, next thing I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for nearly a month into my sugar-free journey. And I'm full. Who knew? Okay, so I eat a lot of steamed kale and cabbage and other things and salads and stuff like that, but I also eat meat, which before I was only eating I was trying to stay away from meat, but now that I'm so limited in what I can eat, y'all, just pass the chicken, okay? It tastes good. Yes. Okay, come on, protein. Grateful thing number 3 is I'm grateful that I can work out again. I think I've said this before, but I've been figuring out what workouts work for me. And for a while, there were I did a great job last week of working out, but then during the weekend, I was like, and then yesterday, my workout wasn't. And though yesterday was a pretty good workout, but in the days that I didn't work out, I had trouble sleeping. So I'm like, that whole workout to sleep connection is real. So it seems like that's something I'm just gonna have to do because it helps me go to sleep. So I'm glad that I was able to actually sleep through the night instead of wake up at 2 in the morning for no reason and stay up all day. That's good. And I'm grateful that I can lift weights because for a long time I wasn't able to lift. But I'm like, you do a little workout for a week and you think you all of a sudden got muscle just because you've been doing it for a week. Look, I feel better. I look better. Look at these muscles. Look, you can't see anything, but look, they're there. I'm grateful. Also, speaking of not being able to sleep one night, day, morning, whatever it was, I heard this message when I couldn't sleep by Shirley Caesar, and it was very inspiring. First of all, it gave me so much Black church vibes that I legitimately miss. And so it was just, first of all, it's Shirley Caesar, so she's singing all over the place, but it was like a storefront Baptist church in her living room. It was amazing. And the word that was preached was really good and inspiring. There were some points that the man had that I actually wrote down, but who knows what page in my diary that's on. Here are the points. The points are repent. It was the sermon was how to end a pandemic. Timely word. Number 1, repent. Number 2, give generously. Be kind to your neighbors. Give generously. Give of your time because people are struggling. So give. And then 3, turn your place of business, your entertainment, wherever you spend a good portion of your time, turn that into a sanctuary for worship. I said, now that's a word. Now that's a whole word. You know what? I didn't get no sleep that night, but I got that word, and maybe that's why I didn't get no sleep. Number 4. Oh, I am grateful for this biblical affirmations thing, this link. I'll post the link. I'll post the link to the sermon and the biblical affirmation link. One of the affirmations hit me because I was like, what? Oh, that's deep. That's deep. And what it said was, I am relying on my inner beauty and quiet spirit for worth, not on my physical appearance. And I was actually talking to my girl, Kat, about, we were just examining our relationship to the things we buy and our self-worth and how that needs to be re-examined, or the way we look in self-worth. And particularly because in theater, in film, on TV, just in the visual performing arts in general, we have to like, looking a certain way can get you a job. Looking a certain way can get you money to pay your rent. Looking so artists can be preoccupied with superficial things, like totally preoccupied, and I totally get that. Not that that takes the place of your craft. Of course, you want to be a good dancer or a good singer or a good actor, so you take these classes and you study this. But that doesn't stop you from still being preoccupied with the superficial. Like, what am I going to wear? Well, I could wear that to my next audition. What am I going to do? You know, that kind of thing. And it's hard to find that balance, just because it could be the difference, and sometimes it just quite frankly is the difference between you getting work or not. And so when I read that to her, she was like, now that's a whole word. So that is something like that I'm re-examining as well. Like, I like a good dress now, and I like a good earring, but I have made this, this is my year of discipline, so I'm really trying hard not to buy anything I don't need. I don't need clothes. I've spent the past year or more swearing that I'm going to become a minimalist. Now, my minimalism isn't going to look like one suitcase with all my earthly possessions in it. That's not me. But I am giving, I've given away so much stuff in the past 2 years, to be honest, and even more during quarantine. It's pathetic. So I'm trying to stick with that. Like, first of all, that you in what job, right? That's number 1. Number 2, it's just not necessary to be doing things superfluously. But I do understand that I can at times attribute my own worth to the way I look, which is a bad investment, particularly as I get older. Like, boo, that doesn't make any sense. So I am relying on my inner beauty and quiet spirit for worth, not on my physical appearance. All right, so that's where I am this week. Hopefully you guys are okay, that you're enjoying the nice days being a little longer, and you're getting out there, walking, exercising, doing what you need to do. I love you, and see you next week. Bye.